Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo February 19, 2024. As the sun makes its way throughout the 12 zodiac signs, it visits each for a month of the year. Today, as our great luminary charges onward into new seas, we officially usher in Pisces season. This is a lovely period of the year for the human collective because we experience a more romantic, creative energy that begins to be expressed in our souls. You have a deeply empathic and giving nature underneath it all, and during this time you may find that you are even more open to sacrificing your time, love, attention, and resources for others. How do you feel about your dreams and professional connections? A social vibe will take place when the moon enters Cancer while the sun enters Pisces today. The watery energy will emphasize the importance of commitment and community in your career path. Instead of acting on a chance to work with someone new, you should take this time to reflect on what you want in your partnerships. As you reflect, this could help you determine what you want to do and who you want to work with in your career path. Today might be more about having your work hat on, as just minutes before the sun leaves your work sector the moon will wrap up its monthly visit to your career sector. Both have given you a window into the income potential that is accompanying the momentum on the job front. Both will also leave behind planets that will keep the momentum going. Today's atmosphere seems to make the world a safer place. Enjoy this feeling of expansive caring to the maximum. Start with getting your blood flowing with some kind of aerobic exercise. Then treat yourself to a dinner that includes organic produce, grown and consumed with the conscious intention of nourishing not only the body but the soul. You have the natural ability to tap into these positive energies, and the planets emphasize your idealistic perspective. If there has been something troubling you that calls for you to let go, the essence of this day can really help. This vibration encourages closure and completion so as to clear the way for new experiences and personal growth. It can be disconcerting to see something end that you've invested time and emotion into, yet if it's over, then letting go is the best option. Free yourself so you can move on to new and wonderful experiences. It might be the weekend, but today marks an important crossroads on the job front, with the moon in your career sector to ensure your professional instincts are sharp as there is a changing of the guard. As Venus spends her first and the Sun his last full day in your work sector, Mars is spending his first while Mercury has reached his last weekend here. The Sun and Mercury and their more objective approach to keeping your feet on the ground is on the way out, and Venus and Mars' new focus on exploring every possibility is on the way in. Venus, the planet of love, may have left your romantic sector yesterday, but rather than leave it empty, the dwarf planet series is not only staying on but with the support of the planets in an adventurous part of your chart. It was the moon's departure from there yesterday that saw the spirit of romance and adventure comes together during Venus' final days, something that helped raise the bar on the desires and expectations she was working to leave you with. Our eyes in the sky. Today's atmosphere is ideal for embracing a leisurely mindset, allowing your thoughts to wander to distant realms. Amidst the prevailing confusion, it's advisable to steer clear of intense conversations or immersing yourself in crucial tasks. The onset of Pisces season tonight signals a welcomed break from the overthinking that many of us have been entangled in. During the next 4 weeks, the focus shifts from rule-breaking and assertiveness to a heightened interest in art, magic, and a profound connection with the beauty of the universe. Confronted by a growing number of unexpected and challenging events, your initial instinct might be to attribute blame to others, even though they may not always be at fault. Sometimes, the responsibility lies with you. It's crucial to maintain composure and a relaxed attitude, viewing difficulties as valuable opportunities to implement fresh approaches to problem solving. Rediscover your inner calmness and project a stronger demeanor. Instead of being overly disappointed with the outcomes, recognize that significant progress may be elusive. Resist the urge to lay blame on others if things don't unfold as planned. Managing unrealistic expectations is key to avoiding disappointment. Persevere and seize the available opportunities with a measured and gentle approach. Your desire for a perfect scenario to address outstanding financial matters is understandable. However, exercising caution with money remains paramount. Your instincts for making sensible investment choices are commendable, and the advice you receive holds more weight than usual. Even substantial purchases like a car or a house don't intimidate you. While Venus has exited your career sector, marking the end of the push to kickstart the professional year, the momentum and partnerships forged between planets on the income, work, and career fronts remain intact. The driving force now shifts to the planets in your income sector, offering the most significant forward momentum in your current trajectory. As the day unfolds, your focus may shift towards your professional responsibilities, just moments before the sun bids farewell to your work sector. Simultaneously, the moon concludes its monthly visit to your career sector, providing insights into the income potential that accompanies the ongoing momentum on the job front. The influence of both celestial bodies doesn't end here, as they leave behind planets that will sustain and propel the existing momentum. Your inherent drive can be a powerful force, often allowing you to achieve your goals with little regard for the well-being of those dependent on you. However, be mindful that your energy and enthusiasm might sometimes come across as arrogance and aggression. It is imperative to cultivate a more cooperative approach, steering clear of unnecessary confrontations and disputes. Extend a helping hand to those in need, fostering a supportive environment. Changes in circumstances may present challenges, making your objectives seemingly more difficult to attain. Resist despondency and don't let setbacks dampen your spirits. Instead, carefully assess the situation. What appears to be a setback can be overcome with strategic action, often not as dire as initially perceived. Setbacks can, in fact, pave the way for resolving lingering issues and ultimately lead to a more favorable outcome. Reflecting on the past, it was during the sun's presence in your income sector last year that Saturn made its return. Now, a year later, as the sun re-emerges, it brings with it the culmination of everything established since Saturn's return. This serves as a robust starting point as the solar spotlight shifts to your income situation. The moon's recent return to your work sector, less than an hour earlier, augurs well for initiating positive developments in this arena. The convergence of these cosmic influences positions you to embark on this new phase from a position of strength and promise.